Scorpio, hi, welcome back to Medicine Tarot. I was just thinking, right, I did not do your October 2020 reading. On my Patreon, I did. How are you guys? Thank you so much for your patience with me. A lot of readers I've noticed are not doing readings right now. The reason why, in my opinion, is because this is a really interesting time, to say the least. And it's hard to read when you are unsettled as well. Anyway, if you recently went through a breakup, I just created a self-healing kind of structure, a little healing guidebook, along with 10 plus hours of guided meditation that you do over the course of 3 weeks. It's meant to heal you on an emotional level so you can fully release, fully, go through the entire process, the mourning, the healing, the, reconciling within yourself what needs to be reconciled so you can move forward. That's on my website. Link is below. Let's get started with some energies. Okay, Scorpio. Angel of Love. Yeah. Some guardedness, you guys, some fear around a love situation here in October is being highlighted. It's gonna shift, but just based on the reading I did for my Patreon Scorpios, this guardedness is not bad. This is not the kind of guardedness that keeps you away from your soulmate. No, this is what you have learned as well. You'd like to step into a new area, a new field, a new vibration in love. But I just want you to give yourself credit for everything that you've gone through that's brought you to this place, meaning it's almost like, yeah, you should be guarded. Not in the, overly dismissive way of other people, but the guardedness is an understanding of what your boundaries are. It's an understanding of maybe that's not the place for me to go to. Maybe that's not the conversation to have. Maybe that's not the person. A real shift happens for people in their love life when they become really good at saying no and not feeling like they've lost something. I see a lot of women, my friends included, that, whoever comes across their path, they're like, maybe, right? And I'm not saying you were doing that, but there's something about this guardedness that I want you to understand. This is your wisdom. The no that you say to people, this is your wisdom. And you are wiser. This is what I said to Patreon too. You are wiser than you even realize. Your thoughts, your the way you process information around relating to others has changed. It's become more powerful. It lives in the light of in the energy of self-love to a greater degree. Good job. This is what we have to good job. Okay? Yeah. And you may have gone through, you went through a period of not fully appreciating yourself and then feeling the imbalance of that, and now being on the path of going, yeah, I don't think I'm going to walk down that road anymore, right? You're like, oh, actually, it's much easier for me to take care of myself, love on myself, blah, 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 right? Much easier. It's becoming much easier here. Let's look at tarot. No. It's weird because what I just heard in my ear, in my inner ear, is you know, the spiritual realm saying, go for the gold, like go for the gold, go for the gold, you know, go for the creme de la creme, the gold. And right after that, I pull party of one, which tells me that this is where you're at, right? So here we go. Spirit talks to people who need to hear the messages most, and usually it's, no offense, like it's singles, right? I'm currently single, it's okay. But people who, you know, are going through some processing and pain. Yeah, but then there's a realization. This is what I'm talking about. Everything we just talked about, this is the realization that you're coming to in October. Yeah, you no longer see the shady in and out people as interesting. Wow. Queen of Cups. So this was Taurus's first card for October. I'm sorry. Yeah, for October. And it's yours as well, sort of. And that's your opposite sign. So there's always, when I read, there's always some weird mirroring going on, and I just find it interesting. You're going to be happy, Scorpio. Like, I want you to take that, claim it, right? Like, you will be happy no matter what happened. Whatever relationship failed or whatever deception occurred, right? What is this, Three of Cups? There is a strong possibility to here. Confirm it, please. Yeah, there's a very strong possibility that someone, like, very strong possibility that someone's going to come back and say, just kidding, I love you, I want to be with you still. Can we, like, make up and, like, work through this? Okay? Somebody's party of one over here going, damn, being single sucks, and I love this person, and I realize XYZ, and they're gonna make a little circle back, and and basically start this dream over, right? Because when couples are together, they have a dream. The dream will be reset. So that's just for some of you. If that makes sense in your life, then you're welcome, right? That's gonna happen. But if it doesn't make sense, then it doesn't make sense. And you're still the Queen of Cups. You're still super happy. On the horizon, there's new, Scorpio, I'm feeling it. There is new energy coming in for you that's based more in pure love than in anything else. A honeymoon period here with aka early stages of an attraction. Just know though, I feel also like your person just got, future person, they also got out of a relationship. They're also like in that place like, I'm healing my heart, right? I know what I want now, I guess. But for those of you who have a returning person, it's like that person is healing currently and they're like, should I not? There's a yes or a no. And absolutely they are going to come back because they feel that the foundation without you isn't what it's not right without you. Sometimes I'm like, do I have Scorpio in my chart? Yeah. I want you to know, like, this person, the one that will come back, they need to, oh no, I just realized I'm not wearing my microphone. Damn it. Shit. Oh well. I'm gonna put it on right now. This person needs to heal their stuff, right, before they come to you. So don't be in a rush about this. I'm literally doing this right now. I'm doing it. I'm sorry. Do you hate me? Rock and roll. Hi. Hello. Can you hear me? Hello? 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 Oh gosh. Okay, I hope you can hear me because, well, I know you can hear me now, but we're not redoing this reading. So I hope that you could hear it, whatever. Yeah, your person needed to, they have their own process. They have their own timeline. And I just want you to know, like, it happening sooner than later is not necessarily a good thing. It must happen in the right time. It's a blessing in disguise. Also what occurred, the breakup, the tower moment that you guys are trying to run away from. It's good. Okay? I see you, baby. Yeah. In October here, what's coming up for you is this sort of renewed sense of your environment working to your benefit. You know how sometimes I feel like the whole world is against us? Right. That's not the case in October. And you're taking on a lot of earth energy. Like, it feels almost like you are becoming an earth sign, Scorpio, which you are not, but you are fixed. And so there's something in the fixed nature of how things feel, how your friendships feel, how work feels, how even like I feel like you're sleeping really well in October. You're stabilizing yourself after a period of feeling unsafe. And a lot of it has to do with your emotions. So you're definitely doing something that's working, whatever that will be. Like I said earlier, you know which road doesn't lead to the right thing. And it feels to me like you may have talked or like fought or tried to figure out something with someone, and you saw that it yielded no result. So it's almost like you have learned something about this person. It could even be like, I have learned something about my job or the way I do things at work. Like, it's like you learned something super important that it brings light in. It literally brings light of awareness, but it's not just light of awareness, it's like intelligence. Brings more intelligence into how you're going to carve out and manifest your path. And I want you to know, like, you are going to do a very good job with that. Good. But the angels were like, talk about the feelings though. They're like, but what about their feelings? Because they're like, yeah, the mind, cool. But so something about the feelings, right? Meaning, it's, you know, defense mechanisms, which is the first one of the first things I picked up on the being guarded. There are defense mechanisms that protect us. Yay. There are defense mechanisms that don't actually create benefit. And so what I'm trying to say is you're understanding which defense mechanisms of yours are not your BFF. It's not your friend. You know what road it leads to. It actually creates more of what you don't want emotionally, those defense mechanisms. And so in a very masculine, there's a masculine energy to this, right? Because I feel like it's almost like, you know, it's how you grew up. So maybe you saw it with your dad, or you acted like that with your dad, or your like other ex, something around masculine energy basically triggering this for you. And I just want you to know you are way wiser, you're way smarter of recognizing this and knowing exactly what I'm talking about than like any reader or any therapist or any psychologist out there. You know this. And I just feel like you're ready to graduate, and you are graduating here in October from this way of dealing with situations. You know what I mean? A little vague, but also not vague, you know? So the best way I can describe it is like, if something really upsets me and I start feeling unloved, right? General way of saying it. I withdraw, but I withdraw in a way of like, I withdraw thinking that there is no option or there is no path forward when this situation occurs. It's like you shut down, but what you're realizing is like, I can feel unloved, for example, but still leave room for the other person to be able to walk down a path and to fix it, right? And to give them like basically ground to stand on instead of ripping the rug from under their feet. And that's the whole point here. Does that make sense? You're like, if I stop doing that, I can feel all my negative emotions. I can still hold people responsible, but I need to almost like leave room or leave a door open, an opportunity of some sort for them to, take the wand and transform this so that they can prove that they're amazing, right? Which is what I thought initially. So there's this big, big fat light being shown here on this huge karmic cycle too that you've been trying to get out of and ascend from, and you are. They're like, yes. This is my yes card. I use it for, my spirit guides to like affirm, like, yes, okay, you said that right, or whatever. So yeah. All right. Okay. I just want you to see how these cards fell out. The Lovers it fell right on top of the laptop, my machine here. The Lovers. Let's get a candle going here. Thank you. Can you see that? Okay. And with it, I have this Page of Swords in reverse and the Wheel of Fortune reverse, which means that they're basically saying, it's not always what you say, it's sometimes what you don't say. It's sometimes what you, long story short, sometimes what you don't say that allows, for like the fortune to shift. And I feel like in your body, in your system, you've memorized like, okay, in order for me to get what I want, I need to say this, this, and this, and this, and this. And it's almost like it doesn't work. There's something about words here. You're starting to use words in a different way. I don't know why I heard Halloween, right? Like that may be significant to someone, but it's almost like something about Halloween or mom, like something like mom, Halloween. That's the only thing I heard. It was really vague. I don't know. It's something makes sense there. Guarded, yeah. Yeah, big shift, big shift. Love potential. How do we learn to unguard ourselves? But yeah, look, it's just, honey, you're literally being like molded by the universe to, if you're single, to, and if you're together, to ascend to a greater level of love, like 1,000%, 1,000%, this is what this is. I can feel it in the entrails of this energy. And I want you to feel safe. I want you to feel calm, and I want you to relax. Don't feel anxious about not having a partner. Don't feel anxious that you are always making mistakes or whatever, yeah? None of this is true. Like, you need to listen right now to your own wisdom above anybody else's, and really trust what you have learned about yourself and what you are, what you know works and doesn't work. Let's keep it simple. This collaboration in love, because it's cool. You're not just looking for your soulmate. You're looking for a partner. But you need to become your own partner when shit hits the fan. And so that's what you are learning. You're like, okay, when shit hits the fan and I go berserko, this is how I partner up with myself emotionally, etc. And if I do have a partner, this is how I come across. This is how I leave room for them. And rock and roll. Yeah? Let's get into other messages. What else is going on for Scorpio? Okay. Somebody doesn't want, okay, a few things. Somebody doesn't want to see you go, but they're not telling you. Also, communication may be blocked right now, but it's not over. Yeah, let's just leave it at that, okay? Let's look at career. Okay. Cycle. Okay, you're ending, okay, you may have ended recently something that wasn't like a job, right? Or a way of thinking. Oh, okay. It's really important for you here in October not to resort to scarcity consciousness, because it's not even real anymore. Like, you've graduated so much on so many levels over time that you're literally not, this is not necessary anymore. And so you may have been in a place where, like, things in your office, just really hearing office, like work, right? But I'm picking up a really strong office environment, which, you know, most people are not in the office anymore. But when you think back, it's like things were off. It was wrong. It was not, it didn't make you feel celebrated even. Okay. And you may have dropped some kind of job or whatever, and you're in the phase of moving towards a different platform and work. But what I want you to know too is, like, what they're saying is, this is good, this is divinely guided. You don't need to worry so much. Like, yes, it always stabilizes your foundation when you feel good in the energy that you give out. On the Patreon, there's a really, like, in-depth career for October, but maybe if, like, people who are looking for a job, waiting for a job, and it didn't come through, the communication didn't come through, they're like, get out of that space. This whole energy of career is the most important message is getting out of a space where you think things are not going to happen, because they absolutely will. And what they're requiring of you is to be a bit more like easy about it and excited. Go to excitement. Go to excitement. If things have been dull for a long time for you, it's not, here I go. It's not about your career, it's about your uncertainty. Like, I just feel like you are uncertain about something, and it could just be about yourself, and it actually has nothing to do with the job. I feel like if you were more certain about yourself, you would have a different opinion of the job. So that's something that can be mended when we delve deeper into why we feel like, right? We need to investigate that and kind of mend that feeling. But structurally speaking, you in the purpose of your life as it relates to making money with it, it only requires one thing and one thing only, which is more easy, like being more easy with it. That's a big thing here. Easier, yeah. Get out of that space of obsession, because I know you work hard, Scorpio, but it's like you've been obsessed over something, okay? You're not anymore though, because you're realizing. I'm telling you, October is going to be a very powerful month of shifting into awareness, ease, fun, like not being vindictive, and like it's almost like you understand your partner, you understand life, you understand everything. It's very good. And the result of all of it is you feeling in love, like in love with life again, maybe even, because that Queen of Cups energy was just oozing with happiness, and it was really strong. So much positivity for you, Scorpio. So much positive, man. Thank you for thumbs upping, subscribing, and liking, and being here, and thank you for all your love. Okay, one more message. They're not ready to stop. Hold on. Okay. Okay. They're saying, oh, okay. They're like, you're not done. They're saying that whatever feels confusing right now about work or where you're going or what job or whatever, like your passion project even, they're saying, okay, the way you're going to get out of that is you're going to create action. It's almost like they're saying, like, keep going, keep at it, repeat. Oh, that was Scorpio for October. Keep repeating, keep doing the thing, because that'll get you out of this zombie state, confusing state, freaky place. I don't know, uncertainty. Keep going over and over again, whatever that means to you guys. But they're saying, like, just don't stop because pretty soon, like, you're coming out of that funky. Okay, really important. And this, I'm also getting really hard, like your passion project, like keep going. Yes, it's good enough. Yes, you are good enough. You are right. Keep going. Ooh, wow. For some of you who are starting businesses for the first time, they're saying once you make your first dollar, like something like that, right? Once you meet that goal, or you make your first dollar, or you get your first client, something along that nature, all of your vision will be focused again. Like, you're not gonna trip anymore, because you'll see how 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 connects to 6, connects to right? Yeah, it's a balancing month for you. Balancing love, balancing money, like balancing your vibration with your career, balancing a bunch of stuff, okay? In my Patreon reading, I touched on some other things that we're not going to keep reading right now. But if something rings a bell there, see me over there. And this is amazing. This is a great reading. I also think that the new year is starting mid-October. Like, that's my personal opinion, that we are starting a new year here in October. And because I think our world calendar is not in tune with like energies, and why would it be? But this is a great way to start the year. Okay? Thank you so much. Have a beautiful night. Bye.